Hi guys, NCWQ here. I have y'all looking at EMSE, and we're going to go over some earthquakes that have occurred today. And let me shut off these other things that I have on here real fast. Okay, we're going to start by looking. We had smaller quakes, which were Strait of Gibraltar, Albania, Alaska, and the Molucca Sea. We're going to go to page 4, and this is today. This is EMSE. There was a 5.6 northwestern Iran. It was 10 kilometers deep. We're going to go look at this. Now, I have not looked up any of these earthquakes yet, so you're looking at them at the same time I'm looking at them. So we're going to go to Google Earth here. I'm going to put in location and just go look at them. This one is in Iran. This does look like it is a town area, so let's look and see if this earthquake caused any damage. 5.6 Iran. That's not, you can stay over here with me. Okay. There is some news on it. Let's see, the Sun Daily had something, Volcano Discovery had something. Let's see if we got news. We'll go with this one. That's 9 hours ago. It injured 490 and damaged property. Iran is situated in a seismically active zone and has seen major earthquakes in recent years. Ankara, at least 490 people have been injured as a result of a 5.4 magnitude earthquake that struck Iran's northwestern province of western Azerbaijan in the wee hours of Wednesday, according to local health officials. The powerful tremor shook the city of Kov, 870 kilometers northwest of the capital, Tehran. According to the Iranian Seismological Center at the University of Tehran, the quake occurred at 3:51 a.m. local time at a depth of 10 kilometers or 6 miles, followed by more than 30 aftershocks with a magnitude of less than 4. Many of those injured have been admitted to local hospitals in the province, says Mojibba Khalid. The health ministry spokesperson said, I would think they would put that there. Expert teams are currently examining and investigating. Anyway, yes, there was damage from this quake. So we need to keep people in Iran in prayer. Okay, so now we're going to go back. We'll look again. This is where this quake hit. And it's a pretty big city area. There's more over here. Back out, you can see that there are volcanoes. So there's volcanoes up in this area too. Okay, now we're going to go back to EMSE. So we can see that was the 5.6 in Iran. Now they had some aftershocks as well. The Strait of Gibraltar had quite a few earthquakes today. Yellowstone National Park in Wyoming had a 2.2 and a 2.3, as far as I can see on page 4. There's 1, 2. They also had a 2.3, 2.5, and a 2.2. So those are the ones I'm seeing there. So I don't know. Hang on one second. Let me look and see if they're all in the same area. 66. they are not going to be, well, actually 2 look like they're in the same area, and 1 is not in the same area. Wait, 1, 2, 3, actually they all 3 are in the same area. So let's click on this one, and then we'll go look. I was looking at the wrong line for the earthquakes placement. So we'll look and see where they're hitting at. Now this here is Yellowstone volcano here. So this is another earthquake up here, and I believe last week when we did the video there was another one that was over in here. So they've been getting quite a few up in here. We'll look in a little bit. Okay, so back to that page. Now we're going to page 3. This is just the ones that have happened today. We're still having earthquakes in Spain. We're having earthquakes in Puerto Rico. Nothing major. We had a 4.7 New Britain region, Papua New Guinea. Still seeing some earthquakes in Mexico. Costa Rica had a 3.2. Oklahoma had a 2.1. We're going to go to page 2. We can see that Australia had a 2.6. We're going to go look at Australia. See where this area was at. It's not a big earthquake, but it's still an earthquake. I don't know what that is. That's weird. Oh. Lake Magenta Nature Reserve. Isn't that weird that it's a square? It looks like a square. Okay. Anyway. We're looking over here. That looks like mining to me. Yeah, that's what that looks like. It's not very pretty looking. Yeah, but that's what that looks like. Or is it something else? That's gotta be. That looks like mining. Could be something else, but I don't know. I don't see name. I have no clue. Don't want to say. Maybe it's water. I don't know. It says North Lake Grace, but I don't know. Lake Grace. Maybe it's a lake. Says it's a nature reserve. Nature reserve. I don't know. Not seen anything that looks like that. Maybe big, huge rocks or something. Anyway, that's where the earthquake is occurring. It's kind of interesting. Okay, so we'll move on from Australia. More Mexico and Spain. France. And Peru had a 5.8. We're going to go look at this one. What you do, Bubbles? Interbank. I don't know what Interbank is. Let's see. Is there a road view? I don't see a road view. There's another one. Well, if y'all know what those are, you can comment below in the comments. Anyway, let's see. 5.8. Let's see if there's any news.
I think she just does it. Give me a second.
It says powerful earthquake on the Ecuador-Peru border shakes both countries. It says a strong earthquake with the epicenter in the northern part of Peru near the border with Ecuador has shaken wide areas of the two neighboring countries early Wednesday morning, with no serious personal or material damage reported by local authorities at first. Seismographs recorded the tremors around 3:30 local time. Ecuadorian and Peruvian authorities put the magnitude of the earthquake at 6.3 and 6.1 on the Richter scale, although the USGS has lowered it to 5.8. The Geophysical Institute of Peru places the epicenter about 13 kilometers from the town of Sullana, where two people have been injured at the time of evacuating their respective homes, according to the manager of the Citizen Security, Vicente Ava, quoted by RPP station. For its part, the Ecuadorian Secretariat of Risk and Emergency Management has reported tremors in at least 49 cantons, mostly mild, although they would have reached moderate levels in Loja, and I'm not going to pronounce the other names, reports the newspaper El Camarico. Anyway, interesting news. Okay, we move on from Peru. Hawaii is still shaking.
I'd rather know what you guys are thinking about, what you guys do then.
We're going to move on to page 1. And we had another earthquake in Iran. I believe that's probably an aftershock. Yeah, pretty much probably aftershocks because they're Iran, so they're probably aftershocks of what's going on there. Canary Islands, Spain region had a 1.6, and Spain is still having lots of little earthquakes. South Sandwich Islands region had a 5.1. I'm pretty sure they had a 5.1 the other day. So we're going to go back to, I think it was page 4. I was curious about something. Or was it page 5? I forgot what it was. I wanted to look something up and I already forgot what it was. That's not good.
I kind of got the gist of everything, and I'm definitely going to have that video playing in the background while I do my video. while I do my model.
Ah, I remember what it was. Okay. We are going to go
You
look this
said,
up. I believe it's on 4.
So basically I could already, could I use a model that's already been, made and then just use the base body that way?
I wanted to see how many earthquakes have been there in the last few days. Oops, well that didn't do.
I mean, yeah, you should have showed me how to do this shit to begin with. You're my boyfriend. I'd ask back.
So we're looking at Yellowstone National Park.
You shit.
I want to see how many earthquakes they've had. They've had 3 today. So let me see, that was 10-4. So they've had 1, 2, 3, 4 earthquakes this month. Last month was busy, but yeah, they've had quite a bit. But they've had 4 between yesterday and today, and the biggest one was a 2.5. Okay, you guys. Well, that was my little earthquake update. I hope y'all are doing well. Please take good care of yourselves and each other. Just figured I would go over some of the quakes for today. And have a great day. Much love.